Okay, cool.
So once we're done broadcasting, I'll go ahead and submit the link to the discussion board.
Okay, cool.
And that's how the teacher will, or that's how we'll get credit for the group meetings.
Sounds like a plan.
So with the statistical process and design of studies, no, wait, that was homework. The preparation assignment, did you have any questions about it, or did all that make sense to you?
Yep, pretty much.
Some pretty basic stuff this time around.
Yep.
They really had a problem with was the difference between the stratified sampling and the clustered sampling.
Oh man, I still have problems with that.
Yeah, so just telling those two apart, they kind of have the same start, but different. Them is different. I feel like they both take groups that are similar, but then one takes random from the similar group, and then the next one is random, takes a random similar group, but then takes everyone within that group. At least that's what I kind of understood from it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, sweet. And so those other two will just hopefully they'll meet tonight, and I'll just write on the discussion board as well about that. So hopefully that won't affect anything. I'm sure it won't, but we'll just make sure we're able to meet on Thursday. But I guess with that, since no other questions, we can just go ahead and start the group meeting quiz.
All right, sweet. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so did you already get number 1, number 2, and are you on number 3 yet?
Okay, yeah, so I'm on number 3.
All right, so I think it's number 1, design the study.
Researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams.
Because they're just designing
the day
it.
before.
Oh,
okay. To answer
because they're not collecting any information. They're just trying to formulate their idea.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. I think it would be just designing.
Cool.
All right.
Let's see.
Results assertive participants were asked. Because it's describing the data or the histogram part of the data, I would assume it would be describing the data or visualization of it.
Yeah, I'm saying describe. Yeah, that looks like.
Okay.
It's the citizens of Mumbambi.
See, 1,000 members of the population is.
It's the population.
So
of
the
citizens.
sample is 3,000 citizens or the population, but the sample, if we were asked that would be the 1049. Would be our sample.
That would be the sample, but it's asking for the population, so it's the citizens of that town.
Of Mumbai.
Mumbai.
So the sample is the 1049 people who responded.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's the sample, but the population is the citizens.
Correct. Okay.
Then the next question is, yep, that's for number 6. It's that one. Because that's the sample.
Yeah.
And quantitative and categorical, I get mixed up. So.
Okay. So if you're able to manipulate the numbers, it's quantitative. Categorical, you're unable to manipulate the numbers, or if there's any type of numerical value that you're allowed to manipulate, it's quantitative. anything else will be considered categorical.
Correct. So it looks like in this one, it is quantitative. Because they're manipulating. Short 10 question quiz. What type of data teacher's collecting? Quantitative, because it's like the, he's looking for the answers. They're gathering all the answers. So I'm going to go with that one.
Researcher in this study.
And then the second one's categorical.
Students claims that content review is important for the teacher.
Yeah, I'm going to go with number 8 as categorical. Because it says yes, no, not sure. He's getting all that data from categories, not accumulative answers.
Right.
So I'm going to go with that one. Okay. Let's go to number 9. That looks like it's going to be a controlled group.
No, class 10 minutes, and then again 2 days. As your teacher also selects a group to give no review. 6 days. Yeah.
It's got to be controlled. Because she's not testing a hypothesis. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so is it talking about the group that was given no review to the material over the 6 days?
Correct.
Okay.
Because it's not a treatment, they're not getting everything, it's just a controlled group. It's kind of like a placebo effect kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. You have any questions on that one?
No, that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure it was the group that was receiving no review for the material.
So then if it was an experimental design, it would be B, administer the tuberculosis vaccination to one group and giving placebo to the other, because you're having a manipulated and a responding variable. So, and that's an experimental one. So that's my thinking behind that, because the other ones don't make sense if it's experimental.
Yeah. Yeah, and I understand experimental as one is a variable, has a variable to it, and the other one is to compare against.
Yep, manipulated and responding one. That's how I think of it.
Yeah. So number 11, in this study determine the average wage.
What should I find? Let's see. Study. The random people. So it's C, many random selected workers in each several working districts of Mumbai.
Right. You don't want to choose a group that has higher wages or lower wages. It's best to keep everything random.
Correct. Okay. After number 12. Be the children. That's the first one. Be the children, because that's what they said. So they test the vaccine. One group of children take the vaccine and one group take the placebo, who's experimental. It's the children. Doesn't talk about the parents, doesn't talk administrators, doesn't talk about the vaccine and placebo. So it's the children.
Right. And then the next one asks about the treatment, and it would be
that'd be the vaccine and placebo.
Right.
Yep. because that's the treatment. You know, you get the vaccine or you got the placebo. It's not talking about viruses or who's taking it or who's administrating it. It's talking about what's the treatment.
Right. Let's see here.
Okay, number 2. I'm going to go with experiment on this one.
Because
I'm doing that one because it's not really an observation and they're conducting an experiment, but it's not neither. It can't be neither.
right, and I mean observation. They would control any of the conditions being measured or made. So they're controlling what areas they go to and being given certain things with these improved areas of living.
Correct.
So it makes sense that.
Yeah, I'm guessing experiment on this one. Or, yeah, I'm going to go with it. Woo! Righty.
Okay.
Here go with the steps. Step 4.
Step 2 can.
Step 3 is 4. Yep, just grab the data. Daniel. Step 1 is 3. Design the study. Because you can't do anything with, you have to design the study before you collect data, take action, describe, and make inferences.
Yeah. Step 5 would be to take action. So that would be number 2.
And then step 2 would be 1, because you got to collect the data.
Yep.
Hey, wait, step 2, wait. Yeah, can, right?
Yep, step 2 should be collect data.
Yep.
Step 1.
And then step 4 would be 5.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got. Submit quiz. Yes. Oh, yeah. Got 100.
There we go. Sweet.
Boom. That's how it's supposed to go.
Awesome.
I think we're good, and then just make sure you just highlight it and put it to our group and stuff, and then we'll call it good.
Okay, so I put it on the week 2 or lesson 2 group collaboration. I'll go ahead and submit it there.
Yep.
And just make a comment about the other 2 meeting later tonight, but we'll all be meeting Thursday.
Yep. So Thursday at 7, right?
Yes.
All right. I might be there. I might not. So on my side business, I hydro dip weapons. So I got one of my.
Okay.
So I have this guy, you know, Timmons Trigger. The guy who made Timmons is going to be over at my buddy's shop, and we're gonna manufacture some new stuff. So I might not be here. I don't know. I have that as a side business, so it should be. But we are testing out 200 different weapons.
Holy cow.
So yeah.
Well,
So I'm gonna be busy from like noon to 8. So I'll try to like chime in, and I'll write down all my notes, and then I'll try to go from my phone.
okay.
So I'll try to do my best because I'm kind of like choppy signal out there. I'm in Rexburg, so I'll do my best. But.
Okay, no worries. Just keep us updated on that, and if you can join in, or at least just listen if possible.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just keep us updated with that.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Well, it's good to meet you, Blake.
Most definitely. See you later, man.
Yeah.